Well, look, everyone's been doing their top 5 greatest players of all time, but I thought what we would do to make it a bit more interesting and opens it up to other players in different positions is do a sports bar greatest 11 of all time.
Jeez.
So we can do in each position.
You can do that.
Wow. I mean, there's plenty of players to choose from, but there is the obvious ones. I think the obvious ones that me and you will put in instantly is Messi and Maradona, right? That's our 2 picks. Me and you have 2 picks. We put the obvious ones in.
We'll do that.
We go, what formation? 4-4-2?
I think it, well, I think you kind of, well, yeah, I suppose you could do, but then, I mean.
You got to go 4-4-2, haven't you? Because there's too many good players otherwise to not that miss out.
Well, yeah, but you only got 2 front men.
Yeah, I know. Maradona's one of them.
And Messi's the other.
And Messi's a right winger.
You have any wide right?
So in my team, I've got Messi as a right winger and Maradona as one of the centre forwards.
Right.
No?
Yeah, I mean, you could play. I mean, you want to have a 10 there as well, don't you?
No, you need another centre forward. So you got Maradona and Messi. Well, Messi on the right, Maradona as one of them up front. Right? You have a 4-4-2. Okay. Yeah?
Do what you want, mate. I mean, it's not real, so it doesn't matter, does it?
Well, I mean, it's interesting, though, because there's so many players to choose from, and I think people need to get involved in it. 03 717 22 33 44.
Here's a question for you. Have you got to have seen them play? Because everyone's going to put in... I never saw Pele or Eusebio. I never saw those 2 play, right? But there's clips out there. Is that enough? YouTube clips? Word of mouth? Is that enough to put them in?
I think if you've seen enough of them, then yes, it's acceptable. But I mean, for me, Pele, I can't put in my greatest 11. He's in my top 5 because of what he's done and what he's achieved. But to put in my greatest 11, he's not in it because I didn't see him play.
No, I didn't see him play.
So for me, he's got to go in there. So if you want to get involved in that, well, you can pick your player and we can have a chat about it. There's loads to choose from. I've got a list in front of me of 50 greatest footballers of all time. So how are we going to pick 11 players out of it will be interesting. 03 717 22 33 44. Do you want anyone else you're thinking about?
Well, Zidane is another one that I think you have to find a place for, personally. Just he was off the clock.
As a midfielder?
As a midfielder.
Yeah, but there's so many others to choose from, though.
I know. You asked me. I just put him in. Huh?
Yeah, Zidane's in my team as well. I'm not going to mess around, but you got to look at the Spanish midfielders.
Of course.
There's massive shouts for them to be in there.
Someone's going to be disappointed.
There's French midfielders as well who have been exceptional.
Someone's going to be disappointed, mate.
Yeah, so look, I want to see if we can do one and put one together. The back 4 will be interesting to see who goes in it. You got to see him play though. That's one of the
rules, is it?
The criteria.
It's a Garincha, right? I mean, everyone tells me he was magnificent, right?
Yeah, Puskas. Yeah, I mean, I've not seen him play, so you know, I can't put that player in for me. But if you've seen him play and you want him in there, you can get him in there. Let's go to Andy, who's a Man United fan. All right, Andy.
Evening, guys. How are you?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thanks. It's in relation to the all-time World 11.
Yes, go on. Let's do it. Let's get it started.
I've got two that I'd like to throw.
You got 2? Can we put 2 in?
Well, I'm going to throw a keeper at you first.
What you can do is you can put them in, but if someone else phones up and you think they're better, you can take that player out. They can get benched. So we'll see what he has to say. Go on, who are you thinking?
Goalkeeper, Peter Schmeichel.
Right, shall I do the team here? Shall I do the team?
Yeah, go on, you do the team.
Schmeichel. All right, okay.
We've got Messi, Maradona.
Messi.
Absolutely brilliant with Schmeichel.
Schmeichel?
Yeah, he was worth 15 points a season at United. And basically, if you cast your minds back, guys, to 1992 when Denmark won the European Championships, he was instrumental in that. He was absolutely brilliant for them. That's why Fergie went and signed him.
Dino's off.
He was good and his longevity was superb, but I'd always go Schmeichel, Jason. Yeah. I would, honestly.
Even on the world stage, though, Andy?
Say again?
On the world stage?
Yeah.
Best goalkeeper ever. I mean...
Yeah, definitely.
Best goalkeeper. Go on.
Midfield guys. Midfield guys. There's only one for me. We all know there's loads of them out there. But I'm basing it on what I've seen, on what he did and how he did it. Yep. And it's Brian Robson, centre midfield. The man was an absolute legend. That guy would run through a brick wall for anybody.
What about Remy Moses? Can we squeeze Remy Moses in there?
I wouldn't have him anywhere near that.
Get Dennis Irwin in there as well, Andy.
Any other Man United players?
No, seriously, guys. Robbo was
Phil Jones, you fancy him in there, Andy?
Phil Jones, hold on. It's starting to look like a bit of a Man United 11 here.
Robbo was outstanding, guys. You know it.
No, he was. I know, but we're talking about the best the world's ever seen. You know,
okay. Well, think about it.
Like Zidane, Platini.
How many years did Robbo play for England? How many years? Now we know he got injured.
What did he win?
I know.
Well, what did England win at the end of the day?
I know, but we're talking about the greatest ever here, Andy.
I don't know.
Midfielders that have won World Cups.
I'm not basing it on those who won stuff, Jamie. I'm looking at what they contributed, how they did it, and for how long they did it. And to me, I mean, if you want to go at it big time, then you've got to say Zidane without doubt.
Yeah, Zidane.
One of the greatest.
No, Zidane's in there for me. He has to go.
He's world class, absolutely superb. Apart from the fact that he didn't know how to throw an headbutt.
Yeah, but you know, like Andy, I look at Luka Modric. Is Brian Robson better than Luka Modric?
Oh, it's cooler than that, you know. Look, I loved watching Modric when he played at Tottenham, Jamie. I loved it. I thought he was absolutely...
No, but he's 10 times better at Real Madrid.
Yeah,
and look what he does for Croatia.
I wanted... When it came out that he was getting ready to leave Spurs, I was hoping and praying that United would leap all over it, because that man... What he's done for Croatia, he's pulled a small nation, basically, up by the bootstraps and put them in the top echelons of world football.
Yeah.
I can't. Andy, look, it goes in there because you're the first caller, so you get Robson in there, but I can't see either of them.
Yeah, I get you.
I can't see either of them standing, but I love the way you speak about them, and that's what it's about.
Do you know what?
Robbo was a legend, lads. I mean, that guy had run through. The engine on that man was unbelievable.
Yeah,
he was.
Have you played against him?
I played.
Yeah, I did, but. I think Schmeichel's got a better chance of staying in there.
No, he hasn't. I've got a keeper who's going straight in there, and I've already got...
Was that Lloris?
No, I'll tell you who it's going to be. It's... Schmeichel's already on his way out. He can knock on the door and I'll send him packing, because we've got James, who's a Man United fan. James.
Hello, boys. How are we?
Hi,
James. How are you? How's your Christmas going? You all prepared? You ready?
Yes, I've been prepared a couple of weeks, to be fair.
Yeah, see, everyone seems quite prepared.
Everyone does seem prepared. Why is that?
I don't know.
There's been more football than there has been ever before Christmas, and it feels like everyone's... It should be the other way round. Yeah. People should be saying, look, I've been sat in front of the TV for 29 days.
I know. I'm always normally lastminute.com, but I've been I've been impressed with myself. James, just on... you got a goalkeeper for me. Andy put in Schmeichel. Come on, mate.
No?
Come on.
No?
Coming as a Man United fan, yes, Schmeichel, great shout. One of the best all-time keepers in the Premier League we've ever had. And there's no doubt about that.
There's a big butt coming here, James, isn't there?
But keeper-wise, I was thinking the two, but I think the main one's got to be Gianluigi Buffon, ain't it?
Yeah, 100%.
I agree. It was either Iker Casillas for Spain. He was class.
Yeah. No, for me, 100% agree with you. Both of them have got shouts for it.
Yeah.
Won the World Cup.
Yeah. Schmeichel was...
I was watching something the other day.
Hold on. Sorry. 1 second, Jay. James, will you give me those evils?
You're 100% having Buffon and Casillas over Schmeichel.
I don't know it's 100%. I don't think it's that cut and dried.
Oh, come on, mate.
Really?
No, I don't. Yeah, I know, but I don't...
Buffon?
Yeah, Schmeichel.
Yeah, it's Buffon.
But Schmeichel.
He was an animal.
He was, but I'm just saying, he said 100%. I don't, I mean, it's longevity, but Schmeichel was, at the time, was probably, before Thierry Henry, was the best foreign player, for me, in the Premier League, until Thierry Henry turned up.
Eric Cantona. You've got Eric Cantona.
Yeah, the best foreign player for me was Schmeichel.
Wow.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, it's a big statement.
It's a big statement.
Who would you say, Jamie? Honestly,
Buffon.
Buffon.
Yeah, of course.
Buffon.
I mean, he was just an unbelievable goalkeeper.
He was an unbelievable goalkeeper.
Could score past him.
Well, people did. But... I can see the goals.
All right, James, you've got that one in. For me, Buffon
Buffon's in.
Buffon goes in. Schmeichel's packed his bags.
I don't know where people can phone love too, Jay. Because it's confused. I think you got one shout. There's so many people want to get through. You got one. We've only been allowed one. Why are they allowed two?
What do you mean you had two? You put Maradona and Zidane in.
You asked me of another one. I didn't put Maradona in. You did.
All right, well, you can have one shout.
Just one.
If you want to, you can have a row of Cundy about it. 03717 22 33 44.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.